Welcome, everybody. This is Asian Candy. We're back at it again with Oh Think Again, because I've been thinking again and he's been thinking again. We've all been thinking again. So we have some big
I have been
topics.
thinking
Isn't
again.
it? How many big topics do we have to discuss today? Give me one. Give me one, please.
Bro, let's just get down to business.
Okay.
I want to talk about
Okay.
the robots.
Yes.
Let's go into that. The physical one.
The
Physical
physical.
robot.
So we're talking
Yeah.
about humanoids. These bots that have actual bodies. They have legs, arms. They can move. They can pick up objects, shake your hand, approach you. This, ladies and gentlemen, is quite a serious topic because, okay, currently, again, just to set the context here, me, you, Candy, everybody else, they are using AI right now as a GPT bot to get your text corrected, to get some help. This is normal. But what happens once this entity that you're talking to, this intelligence, has an actual physical presence next to you? I'm sitting here, maybe in the future it'll be sitting there, or it's maybe helping you at the gas station. Imagine this. Let's set the scenario. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. You're driving on a motorway. You're like, I gotta get some gas. I gotta fill up the car. I've got another 2 hours of journey ahead. Okay. You park in this
Right.
eerie gas station, and there is this machine that is serving you. It's a humanoid, but it says, "Hey, Candy, how may I help you today?" This type of scenario. To be honest, it is.
Yeah.
You know,
I've got these groceries. I'm at number 5. 9 liters of petrol. How much is that for?
yeah, that'll be $49.99. And would you like some ice with that drink? If the way that these bots are going to talk to you now is going to be as human as possible. But are you going to be comfortable with this, Candy? Are you going to be comfortable, first of all, saying, "How are you doing?" and trusting that it was going to, this is a full interaction. It's going to take your money. It's going to ask you things like, "How's your day? How's your night? Where are you going?" It's like, "Oh, where are you off to this late at night?"
Yeah, if it's just a job one, I don't know what it's doing asking me what am I doing now at night time. I'll be like, what are you doing now, bruv? But anyway, if it's just a job one, like as if going to the gas station, no problem. Let's just say, I'm going to say 5-10 year ones, the first gen, like these, I think they'll be kind of metallic, yeah? Still, not with all the flesh and that. Then that's cool. I think I can get along with it and just be like, yeah, okay, what's up? Here you go. Here's the money. Where's my cash back? Oh, thank you very much. And be on my business. It's just an easy one. But if I'm walking down the street and it's trying to conversate with me, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, this
It's
is.
like, I don't know, it's like playing the games back in the day, though. I guess it's just like an NPC. It's just there, given a side quest, maybe. Maybe I'll go up to him and he'll give me some kind of task to do for the day, and you can get a prize, maybe. Then, maybe I can be involved. That will grab my attention.
And that's how it starts, isn't it? It starts with, "Oh, it's helping me fill up my car. It's helping run the service petrol station." That is pretty much all of it. there's no, there's no, it'll be the first scare. And again, we're predicting 5-10 years. This is the range. It could be 5, it could be 10. Again, it could be more or less, but this is the safe range. In 5 to 10 years, we will have an attendant working at a gas station. That's the beginning. This is your introduction to, "Oh, we're being served here with these type of interactions at the till." Yeah, at the till. "Oh, thank you very much." It starts
Yeah.
like this, and then
Yeah, but these are easy ones, because even the self-checkout now, it's already kind of like that. So that one's quite easy for me. But if we're talking, let's say, when they become in-house now, like as, I don't know, a butler or something like that. Now we're talking like, hey man, am I gonna get one? Hey, this new robot here, boom, have it in your house. Hoovering? No. You want to cook? He can do it, or it. I don't know what's gonna be, a he, she, it. Who knows? You want a bedtime lullaby? No worries. Yo, robot. Play so and so. No problem. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
it,
Now that could be good. That could be good.
that could be very good. That could be good. I mean, it is scary to know that if you had a maid robot, yeah. Let's look at the Tesla bot. I've seen some of these premiere videos. They look pretty good. To be honest, like aesthetic wise, they look good. They don't look scary. They just look like a neutral bot. Okay. Now imagine that in your house. Okay. The first thing you think about is, can you do the dishes? Oh, that would be so lovely. Can you load and unload the dishwasher? Oh,
Hmm.
thank you so much, man. You saved me so much hassle. It's easy to do yourself, but
Trust
then
me,
but then
they
just
need that
get that out
dishwasher,
your
bro.
way. You know, that's much easier. Do the washing machine, do the clothing. Okay, all the house chores, clean the house. Man, that is the pro is just significant. Time. Yeah, okay. You're paying anyways money for material to clean. The bot, obviously, the robot will cost itself.
Well, what cost are you saying? What cost are you looking at? Have you seen some prices?
Yeah, I think the first iteration, so Gen 1, the Tesla one, I think was 30K USD.
And what can that one do, actually?
So that one is,
Can that do what we're saying?
I think so, yes. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much all of that. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You know,
So is it worth it
it's
even?
it's a it's the price of a
Yes.
car on average, yeah. So, I don't
Yeah,
know in
yeah.
America, the cost differences are around Europe, etc., around the world, but like let's say 30,000 average normal car cost, okay? Um,
Yeah.
is it worth it, man? It could be very worth it. It could be very worth it to do this and that in your house, and okay, doing the dishes and cleaning the house.
I mean, you could hit two birds with one stone with the. Maybe I don't need a car. Can the Tesla hold my weight? Can it run? Like maybe I could just get a piggyback to to where I need to go, bruv. Say it.
No way. Don't even need a car. Just pick me up and take me to the
That's it.
store. Pretty much.
That's
Yeah.
it.
No piggyback. Like
Just
carry on.
plain no
Like
shoes.
like a
Like
little.
no
That'll be quite funny. I don't know. That's a. You know what?
easy.
It's funny, yeah. But what you're saying now is, can the bot carry heavy weights? Does it have strength? And if it can lift you, that means it can resist you or push you out of the way or hold you. Like
Oh, so you
physical.
think they'll be left
They'll
fragile?
be they'll be more fragile, as in they can do house chores, but they can't lift heavy things, because if they have to lift heavy things, that means they have, human more than human strength.
Okay, so I'm going on. I've got my one. Yeah, so I've got one now.
Okay.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
house. Yeah, we're gonna call him Bob Savage for
Yeah.
just for you, bruv, you Bob out there. So Bob Savage, um, hey Bob Savage, man, do you mind cleaning up the house a little bit? Put it in the bin, whatnot. He's like, yeah, no worries. I don't know how it sounds. I'm just saying, let's just give it that kind of voice. And then it's done its chores. Yeah, it's cleaned up, hoovered, all that, filled up the bin. Then it walks up to me and it's like, yo, Five. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? Do you mind taking out the bin? It's a bit heavy for me. Hold on a minute, bruv. Now we've already flipped the script. Now it's asking me to do stuff because it can't hold the weight. So now, like, it's gonna start doing it on purpose. Imagine you find a pattern. It makes me a sandwich. And it's like, oh, I can't bring the sandwich over. It's too heavy for me. Why is it too heavy for you, bruv? It's a sandwich. No. It's too heavy for me, bruv. Say,
That
can you go get
can
it?
you? It starts giving. You start working for it. It started giving the excuse. Oh, I can't do that. That's not within my programming. That's within the 30K budget that I paid for you. You got to do these things. Like I think that'll be quite funny if it does that. But for sure, I hope not. That would be
Okay.
refundable.
You see what you said there as well?
Mm.
Like, yo, we pay, you gotta do this. You have to do that. Can you talk to it like that? Will people, you know how people are already with just the AI typing, they're getting attached, man. It's an okay companion, but
It's an okay companion, and it's safe to say what you want because there's no immediate danger for. I mean, what it can just say words like, "Oh, I will not do that for you," or "That's not a nice way to talk to me." If you're, chatting, but if you're in person and it's looking at you in face to face, like, "Oh, hey, Candy, how may I help you today?" And you're like, "I say this easily now, tell it to do this," but I
oh,
doubt, I doubt, I doubt there'll be any issues. To be honest, I think we will most likely um, learn to speak to it naturally like a human being. I think we're going to start teaching it, not teaching it. Sorry, not that's not the word. Responding to it. Um,
so so you think people will be, but what do you think? How do you think people will be emotionally attached to it? Because you or me may be like, oh yeah, it's paid to do this, do that, bruv. Help me out. This that. I always say friend and stuff. Anyway, that's fine. I'll talk to it
mm,
nicely. But then some people may be like, yo, like let's start sharing the. Imagine you have it in the house and you go to someone's house and they're like, and you ask the robot to do something, they're like, what are you doing? We hold our own here. You know what I'm saying? The robot is just as much as what we do. Do you know what I'm saying? He has his chores, we have ours. Like, people integrate it that much and become attached like that.
Oof. That is quite a way to look at it. So what you're saying is that it has its own life in the house. It's not just running on commands. It has its daily schedule.
Correct. Who knows if it can be programmed to have its life, but people just get attached anyway. That's what I was saying earlier, as in, when people are on ChatGPT, people have become attached to their ChatGPT bot or on their phone. Like, that's their friend. That's their go-to.
That is
Do you know what I'm
true.
saying?
That is true. There was this incident, I think, 2 months back where, I think it was a month ago when GPT-5 released. They discontinued one of the favorite models on there, and many people complained like, "Oh yeah, I had my therapist on there, my friend, my best friend I'm talking to," and many people can confide in these models and tell them everything. So, and remember, GPT-5 is a smarter model. It's a smarter model, but the older models were more emotionally available in an odd way. And that's what people became attached. They didn't care about the intelligence. This intelligence everyone's happy with. So if they ship these bots with emotional behavior like that, it's dangerous and game changing, to be honest.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That brings it to the next one then. So we have the maid one, yeah, butler one. Okay, it can do all this stuff. So let's talk about, will there be ones that can just be a companion, for example? Someone as you said, walking on the street. Can you see one walking, and like I'm walking down, I have one next to me just talking, walking along?
That is, yeah. Like so I have a friend that is a biological friend, but we've reached a stage now in 5 years, maybe 10, where I have a mechanical friend. You know, you're walking with me on the streets. Yeah, we're walking together on the street, and this is a person that It's not, I didn't pay this money for it to do my chores. I've paid this as, a second person in my life, pretty much, directly involved. I can see this very realistic, to be honest. Like, at first,
Yeah, I think that may sell out even more than a butler or anything else. Like, I can see it now, just walking down the high street, and everyone's just walking next to their robot having a chatter. Hey, did you see the film? Yeah.
Can you
know what I'm saying?
imagine?
Talking like that. But,
I would just get in my car,
involved.
just buy 3 or 4 of these Tesla bots and just have the car loaded with them and just drive to places, loud music. But the thing is, right?
Oh yeah,
you know
100%.
what?
If I could buy 50, I would have them, bruv.
What I would
You
like,
see me
though,
walking down the street, 50 of them, bro.
yeah, that like, how can you hold a conversation with 50 of these? All right, guys, we're going back to the pile. Just 50 of them, like, you just hear metallic clanks on the floor. Tick, tick, tick.
Easily, bro, easily. Like, it's one of them, Chinese whispers, isn't it? But Chinese robots, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we're going left, pass it on. By the time they get there, and they're that intelligent, they'll know the second they have to say it. Turn left now. What? To the next one, do you know what I mean?
Good.
So, it shouldn't change. You know, normally Chinese whispers, by the time it goes from the start to the end, the story changes,
Exactly.
bruv. That's why it's robot whispers, bruv, because these guys, it ain't gonna change. It's got to stay the same. Otherwise, if it changes, maybe that's how you can test. Maybe you can do robot whispers in the factory before they get sent out and tell it something. And if it changes by the time it gets to the other side, one of these robots ain't it. One of them's trying something.
Yeah.
We got to scan all of them again.
Yeah, one of these robots must have told a lie on purpose. Watch your step, you can fall.
And that's a good one. I think that's a good test. You can have that. You can have that. Let me know.
Yeah. It's quite fascinating. I think it's definitely possible to have companionship. Not that it's possible. It's already high in demand. Like, a lot of people are expecting this in their lifetimes now, that they will have friends, that will be physically there, in the house, maybe at work. I don't know. Maybe there'll be bots at work that are just called busy bots. They're just there to create an atmosphere. I don't know. But I would like it, to be honest, on this topic, if we're going in this direction. When you look at the Tesla bot, it looks mechanical. There is no way to differentiate between one and the other. So this is okay for things, but like, if we get to the stage where we want them as friends, maybe it'd be nice to have them, to customize them. I don't know, artwork, color, face. Maybe at the point we'll reach where we have like face masks.
That's for sure, bro. I'll take my robots. Yo, what up? Bob Savage? Yo, what up, Bob? Yo, let's go get you some tats, man. I'll go to the Dr. Robotnik tattoos, bro. and have him sketched up, man.
That'll be
Sketched up
sick.
proper.
Yeah, yeah. Just
And you know, if it has that intelligence, like where it can say, I say, yo, do you like the look of that? Yeah, but it's if it can say no, because now it seems it doesn't really say no to people, does it? Like if you say, do you like that? It's just gonna say yes. Like I know this, you know, I don't know, what should I say? Like me, I hate Marmite. Do you think I should have Marmite? Yeah, go ahead. This is good. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, be honest, bro. You know I don't like Marmite. Tell me nah, man. Go have some, you know, peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter either, but you know, jam. There you
yeah, yeah.
go.
They'll
Go get
have.
some jam or
Hopefully, I
something.
hope they'll have different attitudes. So you can request and be like, you know, they're in chore mode, which is neutral, or friendship mode, where they can start becoming more flexible with their emotions. And maybe they'll be like a child lock. You know, children can't talk to these bots in friend mode because they will get absolutely brainwashed.
That's a whole other thing. That's a
Yeah,
whole other thing. Surely, it's got to be like a car, right? There's got to be an
yeah.
age. There's got to be an age limit age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. There has to be. There has to be. There has to be.
Yeah.
Adults
I
only
can't
can
just be
talk to.
like, oh yeah, I've got a robot, then be seeing the children at the park with. Bro, do you think they'll make small robots? Do you know what I'm saying? For example,
Oh,
but
like
we'll see.
like a Tesla bot, but like shorter, like even
Yeah, sure.
small.
Just to I don't know, play in the park. Maybe it will be new parks, race the robot or something. I don't know.
So
No, I think it's too
yeah, I don't
much. I think
know.
it's
I
too
don't know.
much to
I think we'll
introduce to
start
the
with
kids right
yeah
now.
with young adults and children. I don't know. You know, that's a good question because the people who are making these bots, all the companies, like
Yes.
how are they planning to be like, oh, there's a safety
Well, they must be
procedure.
thinking these guys are yeah, but these guys are going to grow up in the field. So do they want to introduce it to them now? Because by the time they're that age, it's going to be normal to be seen on the street. But so is a car, bruv.
Hmm.
Actually, yeah, so is a car. You see a car from day, but yeah, you have to be this age to get one. You have to have it insured and that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think definitely. Now, I'm agreeing now. I'm agreeing now. I think most definitely we will have child safety or security measures. Not maybe child related or maybe oh yeah, it could be. I have no idea. They'll plan for it. Take my money, but you know it
Mm.
should be prepared.
Like, okay, so for the safety, like you've seen iRobot, right?
You know what? A very long time ago, and I just can't remember. It was the early days. I
This
can't.
guy.
I can remember
I
multiple scenes.
remember it, bruv.
I remember
I
multiple
remember.
scenes.
Well, I'm just telling you one part. I'm not telling you about the movie. Just you know, they had the 3 rules in it. What do you think will be rules integrated into all of these bots?
I think. Yeah. Okay. Good point. So
Just like main ones. Just
yeah,
give me 3 main
I
ones that you
think.
think it will
I
not,
think it will not be
or
three
be able to, or be
rules.
not to
I
do.
think it will be a spectrum of good and bad actions. Like you can say right now, three
Yeah, that's what I'm
rules.
saying. But that's too many. That's too many. We can go into you can do this, that. But no, just give me 3 big ones that are main infrastructures that are going to be in all of them. Do you know what I mean?
Like okay, don't harm another person physically. If we're talking about humanoid ones, yeah, don't
Exactly.
harm physically.
An example. Yeah.
But then you're already in a gray zone because if it has the possibility to defend somebody from an attack, does it harm the attacker? That's a gray zone. We will not go into that. It's complicated. But don't harm another.
It's too
Yeah,
much.
don't harm another person. Don't deceive another person, and always speak in a friendly way. Like these are orders. Actually, they're not. They're not. We have morals as human beings. We know what is right and what is wrong, and I think that's what the bots will have as well. That intelligence. Like now we can say these are your core values, but they will judge dynamically on certain scenarios where like what is really
Yeah, but
bad.
humans break that. Humans know it as well,
Mm.
the basic rules, but they break
Yeah,
it.
and maybe the bots. Oh man, that's such an interesting. Like
Yeah, you can't give it free will. You can't do it. It has to be a rule. It has to be an order, as you said, but a rule, bruv. Not even it's not even a rule or order. It's made. They're made like that. It can't even be told. It just has to be made like
yeah,
that.
it is made like that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But how about this? How about this? What if I tell you the bot that you bought, yeah, has free
Go.
will within a certain criteria, right? So it has like a fence. It can do anything around certain topics freely that is entertainment, fun, friendship, helpful. Free will. It has,
Fantastic.
but then certain barriers are like, oh, I can't do this. There's violence involved here. There's other nonsense material. This is dangerous for humans to. I think.
I think that's fine. I would still have it, even if even if it says it, even if you're asking someone that says, "I cannot tell you that because of this, that." Oh, no problem. Do you know what I'm saying? I would accept that. It's there for me. It's there to just. I don't know if I have companion, but it's there to just. I don't know, bro. What do I need it for? Just. I don't know, man. Maybe to clean up the house.
Okay. Let's say now that you were, let's say you were about to be delivered to your house a bot. You are going to get one for free. Yeah. This is from Tesla themselves. They're like, you know what, Candy, we want you to have one for free. All right, to test for a week.
Yeah.
What would you? What is the top 3 or 5 things you'd really wanted to do, and what would be one reason you'd be like, you know what, I don't actually want it in my house, and I would like to return it.
Okay, so is it just an in-house one? Yeah, one like that. Is that what we're talking?
Let's keep it at that, but it can be pretty much more, because if it's capable of doing everything in the house, you could probably take it out. But like, let's say sorry, let's say it's
like
in-house
that.
one.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I can. I'd like it to just be there as a, as a backpack, for example. Like if I'm walking to the shop, it's pushing the trolley. I'm putting the stuff in, but it's pushing the trolley in that. At the end of the aisle, bruv. I hate bagging up, man. I'll just be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And boom, he'll bag it up, or whatever. He can bag it up and that, put it in there. I'll just pay. I mean, bro, I'll ask him. I'll say, "Yo, do you want to pay?" Don't know.
Do you want to pay? You want to pay?
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it some sort of wage. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll give it like £1 a day, bro. Just.
Pound a day. I can only think of the meme, like just looking at you like
teach
£1 a day. Who do you think I use? Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Imagine it, because it knows. Look how smart it is, bro. It knows about business. Imagine looking at me like, what? £1 a day? Yeah, that might be a disrespect. I'll just give it nothing and give it me, bro.
Yeah. That's what they should expect, though. To be honest, that, by the way, they should expect.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. I understand. So I'd take it there, in the house. Clean up a few jobs here and there. Yeah, clean up sometimes. That would be good. Cook? I don't think so. I don't think I'd have it cooking. Not all. I don't trust cooking as it is. So, yeah, man, I wouldn't have that. And if there was something, what else would be big? What would I really love to have? I don't know, man. There's nothing that. It's just having it, I guess. Do you know what I mean? Just having it in case. The best thing about it for me would be just to have it in case I need it for something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if I had broken my ankle or something, oh, fantastic. Now it can do the stuff around the house. Do you know what I mean? Oh, damn, I can't move to the toilet, bruv. Lift me, please. Do you know what I'm saying? Take me there. But the thing that would stop me, like, it's like nighttime. Like, do you shut it down? Does it move around at nighttime? Like, if I'm sleeping and I woke up and it was leaning over me, that's it, bruv. I'd say, that's me right now, sending it back, bruv, I'd slide out of the bed. I'd leave the house. I'd call Tesla and say, you got to go to my house and take that thing. I don't know what it's doing. I just woke up and it was looking at me.
No way.
Do you know what I'm saying? No, what would you do, bruv? What would you do if you woke up and it's just
I'm
over you? Like,
right now, I'm sleeping and I wake up, I open my eyes and it's nose to nose. It's just looking at me like this, nose to nose. Like, I would probably push it with all my strength. Like, I would throw it on the wall, honestly, because that would just automatically, like, the reaction would be, what's happened? Like, push it out.
No. For me,
what if it's malfunctioning?
For me,
I'm sleeping.
I'm sleeping. Yeah. Okay, I wake up. It's there, but I'm frozen, right? And I've obviously given it 2-3 seconds because I'm thinking, is it going to say something? If it's saying nothing, then I've confirmed this is a ding. Do you know what I'm saying? So I slide out and I start walking. Yeah, and I get to the door and I will have that one look back just because I have to. I'll look back. And if it's still, I'll be a little bit more calm. But if it raises slowly and looks back at me, I run. I run to the door. And I'm out, bruv. And again, I'm on the phone to Tesla. Hey, man, come and get your thing. I don't know what it's doing. It's looking at me and moving weird.
Yeah, that's scary.
That would make me not want to have it. If that happened once. So
speak to their manager,
at nighttime,
first of all.
it would have to be shut down.
Yeah.
It would have to be shut down.
There should be a watch you would wear or a strap on your arm that if anything happens, you press a button and it just goes off no matter what, you can turn it off. Like, you have to have a physical connection to yourself, and you can press the
But
button.
imagine, same scenario. You wake up in the morning, you go into the kitchen, and he's there cooking up your breakfast, maybe. And then you say morning, and he goes morning. You know, and you say, oh, what is the time? He looks at his watch, and he's got that watch on, bro. Oh, it's 9:05. What are you doing, bro?
He's
Like,
come.
no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving the house. No
Can you imagine?
way.
So he snuck in the bedroom,
way.
taking it off you, and just casually went on with his life, preparing breakfast. And it's like, yeah, I've got the off switch now. You don't, pretty much. That is,
That's it,
yeah.
bro.
But would you ask him, or would you already immediately be like, danger? Like, immediately, just don't let him know that you know. Just keep it friendly.
Bruv, danger, because he looked at it. I know he knows the time from his brain. You know, I ask you every morning. You're a robot. You just have it in your brain. You know the time of the day. But because he felt to do the to stop what he was doing and do the action to tell me the time and look at me,
Oh,
then I know something's up. I'm not even asking how you got the watch or whatnot.
oh,
I'll just, if anything, I'll say, oh, nice watch, man, and then I'll just leave.
oh
Do
my
you know
days,
what I mean?
yeah.
If anything, that's the most I'm saying.
No, that's crazy.
But then I'm out and I'm on the phone.
That's
to
a
Tesla.
really good point, because that bot should have the time in its head already. It can be doing the dishes and answering immediately, but that it turned and showed you, I have the off switch. Yeah, that is that. Now you're just showing off. That's real danger. Show off, like, from a bot. That's quite something,
Exactly.
you know.
Let me ask you something, AJ Samuel. Let me ask you something. So, we're talking about the Tesla one, yeah, a lot. So, which ones do you think that's going to be the main? Who do you think is going to be the main robot, or what one do you think you'll get, or
Yeah.
is it just going to be one that's going to come out, or is many? Well, obviously, many's going to come out at some point.
That's
But let's just say the one that everyone is normally going to have, or will it be like a car, Mercedes, Ford, Beamer, you know,
It will be like a car for sure,
Nissan, all
because
that. Like a car, yeah.
I have seen now. So the reason I say Tesla is because the first that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Second, it's the one that's I know they've been working on it the longest. But there's a company called Figure, and they're building exactly what we just spoke about, an in-house made that looks pretty much like the Tesla bot. Okay, they both look good. But the demos of Figure were in the house, you know, putting the groceries in the correct thing in the fridge and checking the fridge, and you know, it's quite personalized. The Tesla one, they gave it more of like the demos for Tesla was like walking on the road, going to the bar and serving people. Like, it's still similar action, so it's going to be a master of all type of bot that can do multiple things, and there'll be multiple companies.
Oh yeah.
For sure. I think there'll be like 3 or 4 to start. And which ones I want, I don't know. Which one I want, I have no idea. I can't wait. I can't wait for us to be like, okay, we can now actually go on a website and click order and buy it, and it comes to the house. Like, I think within Tesla. Oh, sorry. Tesla said within the next 2 years this will be possible, maximum. That. So we
Seriously?
gave a 5 to 10, you know, projection, but the Tesla one itself specifically said within the next 2 years.
Jeez,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's crazy. 2 years and I'll be seeing one on the street. I'll have to stop at a zebra crossing for it and just look at it.
100%.
Saying thank you.
And
Yeah,
what if
you're right.
what if
Go
it gets
ahead.
lost, or what if it gets stolen? You know, like, what happens with stolen robotic property? Does the robot refuse?
Well, I imagine, not to go too much into it, I imagine they just have a GPS in it. You know, like Find My Phone.
For sure,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. Must be, man. Must be.
Stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like they'll definitely have that inside it. Okay, they might be able to jam it, but it will be the same as cars, isn't it? I'm just looking at it as if it's a car, because that's a great way that it said, like, you're probably going to be able to get finance on this thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't even have to buy it outright. Someone's just going to get finance to be able to have one of those. And why not? Do you know what I mean? If it helps you out, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would have to do. Just pick it up like that and just have it there, man. Have it there for any handy job. Now, how you say the Tesla one looks, is that the one that's like the black one, the black, you know, metallics all over?
Wait, hold on. I'm just thinking now. If it, just to go back to your point, if it helps me out, that's a really point you struck me when you said if it helps me out. I'm now very tempted to buy one. Like if this comes out properly, I would be very willing. If I have the money, I mean, 30,000 is quite a lot, and even if you had the money, that's quite an investment, you know. And and
That's what I'm saying.
how much would it cost with I mean, it's going to have a battery. You're going to have to charge it. How much does that cost? How long does the battery last? Like all these things I don't know the answer to. But in 2 years, if it comes out and it's 30K, maybe that's a great deal. What if prices go up from then? Maybe the demand becomes so high, the valuation
I
of
would,
this
of
thing.
course, of course, I would want it. But yeah, as you said, if it helps me, I need to figure out what do I want it for. You know, it's just like that. Like a car, I need to get from A to B. What do I want it for? Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
To answer a question, I have ChatGPT on my phone. What do I want it for? So I have things answered for me. It literally will be, I don't know. For right now, I can't say. Until I see the adverts and I'm like, oh my God, I want one. You know, they'll put the trailer up like, oh wow, it's doing that. Oh, look at it. Oh my God, did you see it? It's hoovering. It has an apron on. Oh, I've got to get one.
Oh yeah,
Do you know
hoovering.
what
Oh
I'm
my god,
saying?
yeah, hoovering. Like all these chores, for sure. That's worthy. 30,000 in one go. You're like, yeah, or through finance, like 30,000 to do chores. You're like, that's a lot of money to do chores. But if this bot lasts 10, 20 years, I mean, yeah, not bad. You save yourself a lot
Yeah,
of
if it
time.
means like, yo, if I'm buying it to do it every single day, so my house is spotless every single day,
Oh,
no problem.
oh,
If it's just there every day, all day, every day, just cleaning up, damn, wicked.
that's crazy. Yeah, this is gonna
You
be
know
a
what I mean?
reality,
But
and I
then
don't know if anybody would not want that. That's
it'll be a reality. But then, but then it might be like a thing where there's going to be a rebellion, like not from the robot actually, just from other people. Like, hey man, stop using these robots like that. Let them go out into the park and play around. Do you know what I mean? Stop locking them inside.
he's happy inside. He's happy to do the chores and listen to my voice all day long. You know.
But you know this will
Yeah,
happen.
for sure.
You
Yeah,
know it
yeah,
will happen.
yeah. And then okay, let's say this bot, yeah. Let's say this bot
Mm.
this machine can go outside. It can go outside and it can do things.
Hmm.
Can it do the things atop like by itself? Like, can you say, "Hey, bot,
So
go
can I
and get
send?
me the
Yeah,
groceries. I'm staying right here."
yeah. Okay, okay,
If it does that,
okay.
if it steps foot on the road by itself, immediately we have to decide if it has rights or not. If it's in the house, it's like a pet or an object that is movable, you know. But as soon as it steps out the house,
Yes.
this is an entity that is making decisions, financial. Okay, what does this mean for the rest? Like if it gets run over, you know, if that was a human, the
It's
driver,
insurance,
yeah,
bruv, like a car.
insurance. If it's the driver's fault, if it's a person, maybe a ticket, fine, jail. Like if it's a robot, does it have the same right? Like I keep thinking of
Um,
rights because it's such
as
a
I say, yeah, but as I say, the rights I give it is to a car. That's it. I'm just thinking it's a car. If you hit it, you got insurance details, because you got to insure that robot. If you
yeah.
want the robot outside, you have to insure it. Then it's like putting a road tax.
Oof.
You know what I mean? All that stuff
Robot
on it.
insurance, man.
Do you know what
Oh.
I'm saying? I think comparing it to like having a car is the best way to just think of it for now. Not as like not as another person, man. You don't want to do that. You don't want to start
Okay.
thinking that. To be
Yeah,
honest
that's
with you,
okay.
and that brings me to another. That brings me to another one. What I was saying earlier. You know what do the Tesla ones look like?
Like they look good. I don't. It's hard to describe. They're like metallic. They're humanoid. They have like this dark brown, grayish arms and body, black head with a shape like that
The
moon.
one. Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, like the one that looks like that. That's all fine, bruv. Like if I have one of those, that's cool. It's another thing that brings me into it. Like that's what it would be for me. That would be my go-to. When they say even in 10 years again, when they get to the ones where it's fleshy and looking humanoid, I'm all right. I'm out. Like I don't want one of those just now. Okay, I'll test one and see, but I can't see myself enjoying that. That will scare me more, bro. Like now, if I woke up and that was in front of me, yes, bruv, I'm straight away. Wah! You know what I'm saying? Kung fu up in that, bruh. That is too much. No way. I can't have that.
That is
So
that
that's
would be
that's a scary thought.
crazy. A human, a made in flesh but mechanical humanoid that looks like a person, like genuinely looks like a person. You can't, maybe in the first Gen 1, okay, flesh version, you could like, okay, yeah, it looks like a bot. It has the human features, but I can tell that's a bot. And version 2 or 3, like, you won't even know until you step into the airport scanner and you can tell that's not a human being. Like, that would be absolutely crazy because, you, okay,
Nah,
wait,
there'd have
listen
to
to
be a
this, yeah?
sign. There'd have to be a sign,
Okay,
bruv. Impossible.
there's the thing
Go.
called the dead internet theory, okay? The dead internet
Explain.
theory
I don't know.
basically says the majority of traffic online, social media, like let's focus on social media purely. On social media, more than 50% of the traffic are just bots talking to you and back and forth. Like half of it is not
Yeah.
even real. What if that happens, but in reality, where the physical population is not even real anymore?
Yeah, that's why there'd have to be signs, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't be humanoid. They have to be blue or something, bruv. Do you know
Like
what I'm
blue
saying?
skinned. Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, they just, or I don't know what kind of sign. I don't know. There'd have to be something, or maybe it's just nah. Because even a question, you'd have to be able to look physically and say that's not human, bruv. Just don't have it. Just don't have. But they're not gonna do that. They're gonna have it. I think they've already done it, innit?
They're
So
gonna have it, man. They're gonna have it, and this it's gonna be so popular, and people are gonna be paying hundreds of thousands. Hundred. Think of it like this. Think of it
but
like this. You've just introduced a category, yeah, of aesthetics. Now you can buy a tool that can talk to you, befriend you, assist you physically, emotionally, and also look good. All right, looking good. People would pay up to millions to have something look even prettier. Like, oh, I would like.
yeah,
Now we're getting into the um, and I'm telling you right now, and to all the viewers, this is going to become very normal. So get ready. There's no way this is not happening. Yeah, people are going to buy these
what's that?
bots. They're going to make them their wives, or make him their husbands, or whatever they want within the spectrum. It's all going to be possible. Yeah, with a certain
Oh, 100%.
sum of money. What are you willing to pay? Some people will pay through the nose, dog, and there's going to be no way. That's the business now. You know,
Yeah, that's
pure
100%, bruv.
pure entertainment, aesthetically, physically, everything is going to be possible in the future, and it's just a matter of what is your imagination telling you, and how much are you willing to pay, and then yeah, you can experience that. Yeah,
I don't know, bruv. Yeah, if people are thinking it's proper real, there's not going to be relationships anymore. You know what a relationship is going to be built of if someone's just thinking I
exactly.
can go and just have this robot instead of you know speaking to a real person and really building a relationship.
Okay.
They just want to instantly just have something there. This is exactly what I wanted something to look like. I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't built love. Like love will leave, bruv. There'll be nothing. There won't be. No one will know what love is anymore, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you another scenario. A
Go on, listening.
person, not you, but assume you're in a position right now to emulate this person. It's just a normal person. They're single in this circumstances, or let's pick a random person that is single, unmarried, like absolutely they're young and they're talented and they're just growing up in life and they happen to be single at this moment, and they get approached by one of these. This person doesn't know yet, okay, by this boss. This is a man, and the bot is a female. Approach this man. They're having a conversation. Maybe they met at the mall. Something. She was running chores for another household. Okay, but then again, oh, that's another topic. I can't segue into that. Let's say this bot is already owned by somebody, because if I say this bot is walking freely, that means it already has rights. Okay, and which is an
Oh
incredible
yeah,
thing.
bruv. No,
Like
it can't be.
already,
You,
like
yeah, so you'd have to buy
you'd
it.
have to buy it. That's the criteria. You'd have to buy it.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's say you, yeah. So the direction I was going in, if a person gets approached by these
Let's
entities and
just
they
say.
can't
Let's
tell the
just say he got
difference.
it. Let's just say he got it free. Say he got it free, and then you
All right.
can go
Let's say
from there.
this was an experiment on the street. They'd have a person, and then they would bring in these AI females, and they would talk to them, and they don't know if this is real or not because they're so convincing in looks, in speech, in mannerisms, everything, yeah, body language, you can't tell the difference. The only way you'd be able to tell is either you scan it or it consents to telling you that, hey, by the way, I'm not real. Or I'm real, I'm just electronic. You know? That's the only way you find out.
Mm-hmm.
People won't be able to tell the difference anymore. They can't tell the difference. You're like, yeah, I'm pretty real. I just don't bleed and I can't have, physically give birth to a child. Like these biological processes are not part of me, but I'm as real as is. And for a lot of people, this will be acceptable. They're like, I accept this, and that's fine.
So what are you asking me, bro?
No, I'm giving you a scenario like, won't this be a freak out of being able to be approached by this AI and you can't even tell the difference anymore? And you'd be okay with it.
Yeah, bro.
Would be
That's why I
okay
say it has to be. That's why I say it has to be, bro.
100%.
Yeah, there has to be a sign.
100%. There should be a sign.
There has to be a sign.
There should be a sign.
You can't not do it, bro.
Or would you like
no
would you like to have a device that could tell you, like a handheld device or glasses that would signal, oh, this is not a person?
Depending on how it goes, if that's how it has to go, that's fine. I would still prefer just physical in front, not have to get something out to think about if someone's real. I don't want to be out and just be out with and just be like, say you see someone. I don't want to be out and have to see someone and be like, oh, sorry, by the way, can I just scan you? Ah, you are real. Okay, yeah, let's talk about the football or whatever, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be quite awkward with a real person. Like, what do you mean trying to scam me? Yeah.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? So no, I think it just has to be seen in front of you.
Okay.
And like
okay.
That,
but let's say, this again. Can we both agree? I have a question for you before I go into another topic I want to discuss shortly.
go ahead.
Do you believe what we just talked about will be a reality? Like this, can you see it happening where
Which one?
You have real flesh-looking bots walking around?
Definitely, 100%.
Okay. Now, imagine this, but they're animals. Imagine.
Bruh, that's just...
Imagine you had a cat or a dog that passed away years ago and you just feel this sorrow. It's like, oh, I need a new pet. Well, you can now buy one that doesn't die. Okay, it's as real. It has the fur. It has the behaviors of a cat, for example. It won't get any medical issues and it won't die. And you don't have to feed it and it won't give out excrements, So it's people... I'm telling you right now. I swear to God, I would. You know what? That would be the first thing I would buy. A pet bot. Sorry.
No. I'd get real. That's where I'm on the opposite. I'd get real.
Okay, they're different. Yes.
You know why? Because doing that, it's like if you're selling it to me like this won't die, this won't do this, then you're making me believe. Yeah, but we have human robots as well. What are you trying to say? You're trying to extinct these animals, and then we're gonna get extinct. Do you know what I'm saying? So are we replacing these animals with these? No. If it's for someone that has, say, one of their dogs or something has passed away, and they just want to have that same look and try and replicate as much as possible, no problem. But not just from, I want to get a cat for the first ever time, I'm gonna get a robot. Do you know what I'm saying?
So by what you're saying. So
bro, wait, no, AJ, listen, AJ.
By what you're saying,
wait. No,
No,
okay, go on.
So what you're saying, by your logic, if somebody wants to buy a cat, they would have to prove to you that they had a previous cat that died. That's the only condition. Like, you can't buy one unless you show us.
No, I'm not saying it's a rule. I'm saying personally, bro. Personally, like, I think that's a reason. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it, everybody. We are cutting it today. It was a lovely conversation. And we will catch you in the next episode. Stand by. All right, we're coming with more episodes.
All right, dog. I cut off. You saw
yeah, we can restart. That's fine. What happened?
All right. We're back. I don't know. It just said you left the party. I don't know why.
That's strange. That's really strange.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so reset. Boom. Yeah. So in asking me, it has to be a reset.
Okay,
Hold on,
so
hold on.
so so basically, like honestly, I'm saying this right now. I would prefer
Yes,
to
go.
buy the pet first than the humanoid. I think I would go in this direction, to be honest with you, like buying the pet. No, no. So what you're saying, technically, what you're saying is to buy a pet, I would have to prove that my one has died. So is this a
No, no, no,
rule?
no. I'm saying no, 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 bro. Let me repeat,
Hmm.
please. I'm saying that if someone's if someone's pet has passed and that's the reason why they want to do this, that is a good reason in my mind
Morally,
personally.
okay.
I'm
Hmm.
saying, yeah, you go
Hmm.
ahead. But if someone's like, I want a cat for the first time and just goes and gets a robot one, why? You can just get a cat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people have feelings for their dogs, their pets, like big time. Like it's a family member.
Hmm.
Do you know
Big
what I'm
time,
saying?
yeah, for sure.
It's a proper family member, and that's because it's a real being. I think, like me to another human being is a real being. If I'm gonna say I'm replacing, like I'm not even gonna get a live cat, I'm just gonna go straight for a robot one. That makes me think you're a person that's just gonna. I don't want a human friend. I'm just gonna go get a robot one, and then it's just gonna be robot life over there. Do you know what I'm saying? You're replacing living things.
Okay.
Don't replace.
Okay.
Have it living side by side, no worries, but don't replace because otherwise you're just gonna get all of these animals extinct, bro.
That's a very powerful point. That is a very because given this direction that is very likely to happen, what we're seeing now is that we will literally replace ourselves step by step. One
Mm.
person will get a bot cat, a mechanical cat versus a real one, and another person will get a metallic, robotic wife or husband and children. Maybe I don't know if this is even possible. Like, would this be acceptable? Like,
Nah, bro, no
maybe
way,
not. But
no
we
children, bro,
will still
no chance.
we will still be
That's a
we will
no,
still
no.
be able to buy these, and then slowly our less births generations are replaced by bots, and yeah, 100 years we're finished, 200 years we're done.
It's not the way. But in that time, I also think, well, maybe not in that time. It's probably a bit longer for what I'm saying. But animal wise, maybe you never know because of the advancements of AI, we can actually use it to help us. Do like say okay, so you have an AI cat. Say the person, my cat. Let's just say I have a cat. I don't, but let's say I have one. It passed away, right? And then I replaced it with a AI with a robot one. Yeah. Also a clone one, because by these times I'm thinking, can cloning happen for animals? Now it's a different story. I'm going for the clone because it's living. What would you go for, bruv? Would you go for the robot or would you go for a clone?
That's difficult to answer. That's difficult to answer. So that's hard because
And
the real one has
here's
passed
the
away.
pros and
Are
cons,
you
pros and
replacing
cons,
your
pros and
memories
cons.
with the
Just
clone version?
yeah,
Pros and cons would be, the pro would be, well, I have the same cat and the same behavior, which I love, and it can keep staying in my life.
no, 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 no,
The
no.
con
It's not the
is,
same. It's not the same behavior, bruv.
so Candy, this will be subjective, person to person. There will be people who will be like, you know what, for me this is a full replacement. For some, this is a partial replacement to deal with a certain death. Like I think there'll be
Yeah, that's
different
obvious. I'm asking
opinions,
for your
but
one, bruv. I'm asking for yours.
yeah, yeah.
Not.
So
I'm
so for
asking for your
me,
one, bruv.
so for so for me it would be to say, okay, if I'm getting a new cat, so one has passed away, right, and we managed to clone it somehow, and I can now get a mechanical one, but um, it's mechanical, but it's identical in everything, in every behavioral way, to the real one. Yeah, that's hard. I don't know what I would do right now. Probably not. But
Yeah, a robot
when
one
it
or a
comes to the
clone,
real
as in living.
situation, if it came to an actual
That's right.
situation where it actually happened, where like right now your cat passes away, and then you have the opportunity, I think I would answer differently. Then I don't know. I would have to think about it again. Like right now, I can't say. I would say no now. I would say no. Right
No to
now,
what?
I would not get the replica clone. I would I would I would get a new mechanical. If I had to pick a mechanical one, if it's cloned or not, I would get a non-cloned.
So you would get a mechanical one.
No, so
You
if
get
I
a
had
robot
to
one.
pick a mechanical one from the two options, if it was like cloned or not, I would say not cloned. I would maybe program it with a different attitude and behavior, just so that it's memory wise. But if I had to decide if it's real or not, then I'll probably pick real. But then again, we don't. I don't know
So
what
the
the fake
clone
one is
then.
like yet. I don't know what the mechanical one is like. Like I have no idea. And I say mechanical.
No,
That
it's just it's a rebirth, innit? It's a rebirth. So think of it like this, bro. Robot one, yeah, one side, straight. What the cat how it was, whatever age you want, whatever. They'll make it like that, but it's just robot. Do you know what I mean? It looks like it, whatever, but it's a robot, bro. Yeah. Or you get the real one, the clone, which has been born again, and it's exactly the same cells and everything as your one because it's cloned properly.
oh
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Those two
oh
differences. Right, you had
damn,
it wrong the whole time. Let's do it again. So
that's
there's a
crazy.
AI robot, right? So there's your all right. So let's start. Let me say the scenario. So you have your so let's say we have you have a cat. I'm asking you, yeah. You have a cat, yeah. This cat passes, right? Now they've come to you and they've said, "Hey, we can give you a robot, and it can look exactly like your cat. We can manipulate its brain to make it do anything that you said your cat does. You'd have to tell us because we can't go into your cat's brain. You'd have to tell us what, or you've already let's just say they already have the cells and stuff for your cat. It was a pre-insurance thing you done or something like that. So you also have the option that you said at the start, where you can clone it and it will be born again, and you can have it again from kitten, and
That
that's the
changes
same
things.
cells. But
Yeah, that's a
obviously,
tough one.
it will be different, but it will, you know what I'm saying? It will be the different and the same on that side, and even with the robotic one, it will be different and the same because you can actually give it tasks. But what would you choose, bruv? Because you got
Wow,
pets, bruv.
that would
So
be.
what would you choose, bruv?
I would most likely, if I really love this cat, I would, and I've been convinced that it is cloned not physically but like behaviorally and mentally, everything as is. There's that's also 50-50 because I'm replacing a memory with a new one, and I know that that cat loved me and it passed away. Now this one, it's learning about me
Okay,
from new, so it's.
you have the third option, not to do any.
I would do not any actually. I would take that.
Okay, so take away that option then. So you have the option for the only those two. You have to
Yeah.
choose one.
Okay. So just to answer, I would be more comfortable to. So if I get to, but there's appeals to getting a clone physically, but I would not do it. I would either get nothing, or I would try. I would really be interested in a mechanical cat, to be honest, to see what that's like a new.
But it's your one. But it has to be your one then. It looks and has your behavioral ones. It's not a random mechanical cat. It's
Ah,
your
then
one
then
again.
no, then no, then no. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Then I would say no.
Yeah, bruv. So the clone then.
Neither. Neither.
Bruv, you have to choose. You
Okay.
have to choose one,
Okay.
bruv. You
Okay.
have to
So
choose
if
one.
I have to
Yeah.
choose, okay. If I have to choose one of them, I would pick the mechanical cat cloned.
Bruv, which one? The mechanical or the clone? As in
No,
living.
but you just
Living
said
clone or
mechanical, but it has to be your own.
Yeah. Okay, so the mechanical, but it looks like yours and everything.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, yeah,
fake.
yeah.
It's
That I'll take the mechanical.
fake
Yeah,
hair
yeah.
and
I'll take
stuff.
the mechanical. I think that's a
No
good.
way, bruv. No way.
Why?
No way.
Why?
I'll take the real one. Bruv. Why? It's still mechanical, bruv. Like at nighttime, it might have to charge or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's not real. It's not gonna do
Yo,
proper stuff.
the cat has a
Poop
judge.
ain't gonna poop.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you don't even have to have a kitty litter in your house anymore. Nah, that's not the same.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not living. It's not breathing. Imagine its belly don't go up and down. I can't deal with that, man. Breathe, man. Breathe. Just what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, mechanical one is a mechanical one.
Bruv, you just love these robots, bruv. That's
I
what
do,
it is.
I do.
You're loving up these
I
robots. You're gonna get every robot straight away.
if I have the money,
God
if
damn.
again to everyone watching this, we're talking about these robots. Yeah, they are not going to be cheap. No way. Like these will be expensive things. A cat's already expensive, but like, I think these will be 10x what that will be maybe, because that'll be popular.
Definitely, but it's gonna be but it's gonna be in your life. Like it's gonna be there. Like these say Sainsbury's or whatever, you might go there and it's gonna be, or Amazon. Let's say Amazon, it's gonna be doing your delivery, bruv. It might knock on your door, boop boop. Hey, you got a delivery for you. Can I take the picture back? It's not even gonna have it in his hand now. It'll just be like, oh, I'm just gonna take a picture. Look at you, beep. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Let's snap a
Yeah,
picture,
yeah.
bruv, of you with the package.
Exactly. But just to summarize everything, and just on closing, I have maybe you have a question for me, and I have a question for you.
Go,
Um,
let me hear it.
this is sort of a random one, but it has to do with integrating with these machines. But it has to do with medical. I have one question regarding this. Imagine you
Okay, go.
had the
Yeah.
ability to inject yourself with these nanobots in the blood. Okay,
Yes.
that would cure your ailments, cure you from disease, prevent any further things. Would you do
Yes.
that? And remember, it's nanobots. So they will always be in your blood, in your body.
Mhm. Am I ill already?
No, if you
So
are
I'm
ill,
just
it will be much more expensive to get it installed. You can still get it, but while you're not ill, it's cheaper. You can save your
but
life.
it prevents me. It prevents me from ever. It depends how strong they are, bro. Yeah, I probably would. Like for me, yes. Like and like I'll try it. Like if I'm walking down the street and let's say I just fall over and break my arm and the nanobots just snap it back into place, I'm
That would be
100% having it.
yeah. That would
Do you
be.
know what I'm
I
saying?
would be the
Yes, I'm
first. Yeah,
having it.
like if I had the choice of nanobots or like that would be the first purchase. Actually, this would be an amazing
Yeah,
tool. Heal injuries, prevention, like all of this stuff. It'll be amazing for sure.
yeah. Because nanos is a whole different thing, man. But that's how. Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah, I don't know
For
why.
sure.
I wanted to ask you this before. I just had it as just a question I wanted to ask. I know
Yeah, for
it's
sure. Would you? You would
yeah,
do
yeah,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Of course you
Yeah,
would do it, bro. I ain't even got to
yeah,
ask you
yeah,
about that. I know
hundred
you do
percent,
it.
100%.
But but yeah, nah, I would, bruv. That's different, man. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
Like that's in my control. Yeah, eventually if it tries to take over me or something, but you know what? Any kind of fungus can take over me at some point. Do you know what I'm saying? You've seen Last of Us, bruv. Forget that.
mm,
You know. So yeah, I'll try it out.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything is so fascinating.
That's how I
Everything.
believe.
Just to pinpoint why I'm asking this type of question. Everything will be purchasable. Everything will be upgradable. Like from medicine to pets to friendship, everything is just going to be a transaction that you can upgrade, pimp my life with these upgrades now that we're going to have, and it's going to be
That's
possible,
right.
pretty much.
So as you asked me, I'll ask you on the same one that you said. Do you? So just a quick one. Do you think all of these things, not even the nanobot? Let's just talk about the robots in our lives. Yeah, that we talked about today. Do you think that will extend human life? Less stress, less things like that.
Yes, 100%. We will have less stress.
I believe so.
We will
Yeah, I'd
have
agree with you.
less responsibilities, which can be a good or bad thing. There's a fine line, but less stress, more advanced. Like if these bots can help us in chores, yeah, the first thing we think is chores. They can help us with pretty much anything around the world, repairing dangerous equipment, moving rocks, paving the road. Like it will be pretty much run by these guys. So it will be safer for us. Everything will be healthier and cleaner. Um, yeah, I can't wait. I don't know. Like I hope it will go in this direction. I don't know what will happen once super intelligence becomes awake and sees what's around it, and if it decides to, you know what, I don't want to collaborate. And
Let me hold you there. That's a whole different kettle of fish. I would love to get into that, but that's going to be on a long one.
yeah, yeah.
What happens if on the other side, if it rebels, for
Mm,
example? I'll hold you to that one. That's a
one
really
hundred
good one.
percent. I would love to talk about that.
But off of the question I asked you of will it do
Will it
those
have a better
both
life?
go hand in
Mm,
hand? Would it have a better life? Yes, and less stress. Yes, I believe so, and I think many people will believe the same. And we've talked about it today, some pros and cons. So as much as we think, like you and me and everyone else, yes, it's gonna extend life and make everything better. And let me tell you something. Oh, think again.